Welcome to DWI Steelers edition. Fellas, ugly win, but I will take it. Now, listen, we're coming to you live right after the game to give you this good Steelers content, so please stay tuned. Without further ado, that's Dude, that's Wax, I'm Illy, and today we got a special guest, Mr. Justin Truss, all the way down in the great state of ATL Shouty. So let's get right into it. How y'all feel about it? JT, being that you're our guest, I'm going to ask you first, man. How you feel about this victory we got today?
Hey, ugly win is still a win. That's all I gotta say, bro. That's it. An ugly win is still a win. I'll take it.
Right.
I want the offense to look better, but
Right. Now, let me ask you this. Do you feel like our offense was effective to be able to be a contender moving forward in postseason and I'll say the greater back half of the season where all of our problems are going to lie?
nah, bro. We barely can beat. As far as offensively, we ain't gonna be. If our defense ain't showing up the way we've been showing the last 2 weeks, we're not 2-0 right now. We're 0-2.
Right.
Yeah, thanks. I agree.
One touchdown. What is it? It's one touchdown, right?
In
We had one
2
touchdown and
games.
all field goals
Yeah.
today, didn't we?
Yeah.
2 games.
Now, let me
Yeah.
ask you this. As far as defensively, do you think we had a good game?
Defensively, we're amazing. I think we're top 3 defense in the league, and I can say that, confidently.
Right.
Like who's all that speed we got out there? We got those young pieces. Peyton Wilson. We got Nick Herbig out there. All that speed we got, man. We got Corey Trice out there. Finally got his first INT.
Right.
Them boys are good, man. We got a lot of young pieces, boy. That
Right.
speed.
Hell yeah.
And remember we were younger. We used to put together teams and shit on Madden. We used to always what was the first thing we would look for? I mean, outside everything else, always speed, right?
That overall speed.
Speed kills.
Right.
So I felt the same. I feel the same way.
So let me ask you, dude, how you feel about our offensive performance today?
Oh, the offense, man. At first, it looked like there was a little bit of life there. You know what I mean? The first half, there was a little bit to build on. So I'm cool with that. They can build on that first half. But the second half, they got to clean up. They got to clean up the penalties, and they got to get more efficient. You know what I mean? It really wasn't an efficient offense in that second half. It was just it looked hard. It looked difficult.
Right.
You know what I mean? It looked like they was just trying, and they just wasn't succeeding. It was, we kept getting in them third and longs. Like the first half, we was getting third and short, and
Right.
that's when we worked better. But third and long, we just we don't have the offense to really get over that as much as we need to.
I agree. How about defensively? How do you feel we did defensively?
I agree with Triz, man. Listen, our defense is lights out, man. They fly around the ball, they hit, they play within the whistle, they play, they play till the whistle. Like I love the defense, man.
Did you see a lot of gang tackling out there today?
Oh, they was everywhere.
Yeah.
Everybody, every level of the defense played their damn game. You know what I mean? They damn near shut them out. So
Right.
I'm with that.
So,
Now let me ask you this. How you feel like JPJR? For those of you at home that don't know, that's Joey Porter Jr. How you feel like he did today?
He did all right. He gotta learn. He's still young. He gotta learn how to keep his hands to himself. You know what I mean?
yes, there you go. Dude hit it right on the nose, man.
You know what I mean? He just gotta learn how to play within the rules, and he'll be fine. Because listen, what's his name? Who was he playing against? Sutton.
Yeah.
He pretty much shut him down.
Right. He's no slouch either.
No.
Wax, let me ask you, how do you feel like we did offensively?
Offensively, I feel like we blew a lot of opportunities to score.
Good call.
Like the first half, I saw a couple things that I liked, you know what I mean? And in the second half, not so much.
Right.
We were shooting ourselves in the foot. We had a couple passes downfield that were pretty passes. Big ups to Fields, you know what I mean? Because he was throwing darts out there.
Yes, he was.
But we kept getting penalized, and it kept negating the plays. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Like we were just shooting ourselves in the foot.
Right.
But like y'all said, a win is a win. I'll take it. It was ugly. It wasn't like too exciting. There wasn't too many splash plays, but you know what I mean. We still pulled the dub out.
We kind of used to that kind of win these days.
Right.
Like I'll take them.
That's Steeler football.
Right.
And people hate us for it.
Right.
They hate us for that, man. How y'all win all field goals?
Right.
Who go? What was it? How many field goals we kick and win, bro?
6.
That's not, bro. Who does that,
Right.
bro? Don't nobody do that.
And here's the thing: Boswell was able to tie Anderson's kicking record as well as his own, so he was able to do that last week. You know, when we had that triumph win with those 6 field goals. But me personally,
I was going to ask you what you think about the offense as well.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. You see this jersey right here?
Shit.
Y'all see this?
Yeah,
I'm not fucking putting this motherfucker back on. Justin, you hear me? All the way down in ATL, bruh. And I know you bleed black and gold. I'm not putting this motherfucker back on until he eclipses 100 yards. It's just not gonna happen. He had me to the point where I was ready to fucking call up down there, because you know I know a couple of them cats personally, and tell them to put Najee on the phone. You know, when I look at his statistics as far as his gameplay, dude, I wanted to puke. I wanted to puke. You know, he's a 6-foot running back, man. Come on, man. And I'm not saying just because he's 6 foot, he should be able to triumph as far as what he does out there. But 17 for 69, that's not gonna cut it, especially with the black and gold and we're a ground and pound type of team. Go ahead, Truss.
Why did Jalen Warren only have single-digit carries? What, he had 9 carries?
He had 9 carries and went 42 yards with those 9 carries.
What's going on, bro? Why he only had? Why they not giving him? Why they not feeding him? What happened?
Dude, you answer this.
Yeah, I wish I knew. I mean, I know his hamstring was messed up all preseason, but like, if he got enough to get 9 carries, he got enough to get 15.
Right.
Like, let him.
He looked good to me.
That's what I said.
He still had the burst. He still had the burst to me, bro. He didn't look fucked up to me. I'm just saying. I don't understand why.
You want to know what I think? I feel like it's because we did 2 things wrong, and I'm talking about out of Arthur Smith's offense. We abandoned it using him, and then we abandoned our tight end pass. Freiermuth looked fantastic out there today. Now, he's a tight end, and we're not expecting him to do shit as far as long gains, but he's giving us 9.8 a catch, and that's all you can ask for out of a tight end receiver. Now, as far as everybody else defensively, they showed up and showed out. And I don't want it to be a defensive struggle every week, because the offense needs to help the defense. It's called football, ladies and gentlemen. And with that being said,
you need that.
And with that being said, that means both sides of the ball have to contribute. But we also need you guys to contribute at home.
And what they need to do?
They need to do 3 things. No, you're good to go because you came right on point. Mm-hmm. They need to do 3 things.
And what's
That's
that?
Like, share, and subscribe, because we need to get this shit along. We need to get this back to the Steelers. We need to get it back to their how should I say, their huddle, if you will.
Right.
I know a couple of those guys personally. I know Corey. I know Landon. I know Freiermuth. But with that being said, we need to get that offense going. Like I always say, Truss, we need to get your shit together, put your poop in a group, and get your shit together. You dig what I'm saying?
Get into the line. But but GP, bro, what about GP? 2 catches.
Nice.
2?
Yeah, but the one
2 for 30, bro. He got 2 catches for 30. You know how mad he is right now? Yes. I didn't make it feel easy, but I know how I felt as a fucking receiver.
The one that he had
when I'm supposed to be
back.
that nigga, you know what I mean?
The one that he had got called back, and that was a hell of a catch too, man. Old boy was
okay.
all over
You
it.
Give him that one. Give him that one. He still only has 80 yards receiving.
Right.
And that's not enough for a high caliber receiver like him. It's not enough.
Nah, he ain't feeling that. He's mad right now. He don't want no run. He don't want no scrambling ass quarterback. That's why, if you notice, Justin Fields actually he's looking to throw the ball first before he take off now.
He is.
He's not just take off right away now. Right. You know what I mean? They even said that. The commentator said that.
Yeah.
That's what DP want.
I feel my bad. I was about to say, I feel like he felt the pressure. Like, he looked different than last week. He looked better, actually. You know what I mean?
Fields, yeah.
Yeah, Fields. He felt the pressure. He rolled out. He was still looking down the field as he's rolling. If nobody's open, I'm going to just tuck it and run. If I see somebody, you know what I mean, got to step on somebody, I'm going to throw a dart. Like, he looked pretty good, man. Like,
he was staying in that pocket until he had no other option.
Right, because he felt the pressure.
But see,
you know what I mean?
This is where the second receiver comes into play. After George Pickens, there's a hell of a drop off from number 2.
Who do we have? Yeah,
we don't have a viable number 2. We got Van Jefferson, who I've never heard of this nigga before, and then Calvin Austin. Is that his name? Yeah.
He's a hell of a return guy.
Yeah, he's shifty, he's fast, but he's not a number 2 receiver.
And he's short.
I was getting ready to say, you better put that third on there.
Yeah, right.
I'm waiting for your Michigan boy to get some
Roman. Roman. I was just about to say that. Roman Wilson.
Because, like, to me, he should be the second, but I mean, like, you know, he has to play and work and get better.
He practiced.
And he's going to be the second receiver, I think. You know what I mean?
Now,
he practiced this week, too, so.
Let me ask you this, Wax. Is there anybody out on the defense that you want to send a special shout out to?
I'd give a shout out to the whole defense.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That'll work.
All of them as a unit.
That'll work.
You know what I mean? TJ Watt was still like getting held. They wasn't calling shit on that.
Right.
You know what I mean? He got a sack though. He got a sack. What's the old boy's name with the pick?
Corey Trice.
Yeah, Trice. Trice did his thing. You know what I mean? So big ups to the whole defense.
How about you, dude? Is there anybody you want to send a special shout out to on that defense?
I'll just give a shout out to my boy Nick Herbig, man. Like he came through a nice little hold. Like they had to hold him. And that shit came in handy. We needed that. We needed that penalty because they had to hold him because he was getting ready to get that sack.
Truss.
That's my dude. So
right, and that is your dude. You've been calling it since he got to our squad.
I'm telling you, he's nice.
How about you, Truss?
Shit, I say CT too. I say Corey Trice.
Right.
If he don't make that pick, we lose the game.
You damn right.
If they score a touchdown there, we lose.
Because now we go down.
And they had all the momentum. No, we wouldn't have been down, but they just had all the momentum.
Yeah.
No, but they would have momentum, right? We wouldn't have been down, but they would have had momentum, right?
We'd have been up by 3, so they'd have had all the momentum
moving forward. I got you. Now I feel the same way. I want to send a shout out to my boy Corey Trice. I definitely want to send a shout out to Landon Roberts, man, because he had a couple key tackles that was losses. You dig what I'm saying? So he showed up and showed out. And Watt, of course. I wear that jersey with fucking pride, yo. I'ma always wear that jersey as long as you keep doing what you're doing, and I don't see you slowing down anytime soon. Knock on wood. But right now, I'm getting ready to get on top of this motherfucking window ledge and jump completely out of it. Yo, we showed up and showed out. Now, I'm going to go back to what I initially said. We are going 16-1. Okay, or we're gonna have an undefeated season. We're starting off 2-0. Now these two hate when I do this. They hate when I do it, but I can't fucking help it. Do you know why I do?
Why?
I know why.
I know you know. Hey, ladies and gentlemen at home, I know you know. Hey, Truss, you know why?
Why? What's up? What's up, bro?
Because I'm willing and or dealing. I'm wheeling this shit. I am wheeling these wins. Okay, we start off 2-0 and we're going straight to the top. So with that being said, I was a little bit off with our predictions last week. I think I said like 21-3, but I knew we would hold them to a field goal. They just happened to squeak out another 2. Now, we need that offense to catch on to what the fucking defense is doing and make this shit a fucking event. You dig what I'm saying?
Can I say one thing real quick?
Rex.
Guess who's number 1 in the AFC North with 2-0?
Oh my goodness.
Cleveland?
No.
Oh, my bad. Cleveland?
No, not Cleveland.
Baltimore?
No.
Oh, I got it. Cincinnati.
Almost, but no.
Well, then who, Rex?
Oh, that would be us. So all y'all bums are smelling our butts now. Y'all can't even smell our socks, nigga.
Who?
The Ravens got to win, right?
No.
So sorry.
Man, bullshit, man. Bullshit.
So sorry.
Yeah, they're
no
0-2.
Man, you lying. They ain't got no goose egg.
No, and neither did Cincinnati. The only one that got a win today was us in Cleveland. In which case, they're 1-1. We're 2-0.
Yeah.
You did what I'm saying.
So the Ravens is Ravens is 0-2.
Yes,
sir.
with all that shit that they got, with the big ass Derrick Henry they got back there, running like that motherfucker's running from the police, if you will. That shit ain't happening.
Bro, they lost to Las Vegas. They lost to the Las Vegas Raiders with what is O'Connell or Minshew? Who's that quarterback?
Good
O'Connell
question.
or Minshew? One of the two.
I don't know. I just want to give a shout out to my cousin Rich because he was like, man, whenever you say that last week, it gave me, you know what I mean? It made me feel good, like that we was leading the AFC North.
We'll talk to him, man.
No, I'm giving him a shout out now. You know what I mean? And I'm going to keep saying it every time we win. Are we clear to you?
Can you see us?
Yeah, can you see us rolling? Can you picture me rolling?
Yes, sir.
AFC North Kings. Kings of the North.
Can you see me, ho?
Yeah.
I want to say it like Tupac when he was talking to the DA. Hey, Triz, do you remember how that album went, Picture Me Rolling? Pac said, I forgot. The DA. You wanted to see me stay in jail, didn't you? You know what I mean? That motherfucker was not feeling
the
that
whole
shit.
time he was saying.
He said, can you see me, ho? That's exactly, I'm going to say it word for word. Can you see me, ho? Am I clear to you? You dig what I'm saying? 2-0, man.
Yeah.
That right there, we haven't had a start like that since 2020.
Yeah.
So shout out to them fucking Steelers, man.
Big ups.
So you know what I mean? That's what we need as far as gameplay. But moving forward, we need consistency out of the both. And I mean offense and defense.
Right.
Shout out to Boswell too. And they got that punter back that we had. He did all right today, man. I ain't even gonna front, man. For his first day back at the job, how you think he was feeling, Truss, when they gave him that call? Like, hey, we need you to come back to the team. Do you think there was hesitation in his voice?
Well, apparently, from what I heard them say, the announcers say that he got some chemistry with Boswell. Like, I guess him and Boswell, he was a holder for Boswell for a while. You talking about number 8, right?
Yeah.
The black partner.
Yeah.
He you know what I'm saying, he was a holder for Boswell for a minute, so I guess they got chemistry. So it was like a no-brainer to call him back. Tomlin know what he's doing, man.
Yeah. He just
Tomlin don't see the thing I like about our coach and our whole organization as a whole. Like they're not like, they don't think too much. They don't think too hard. You know what I'm saying? They take what works and they stick to what works.
Right.
They don't look for who's the big ticket, like who we got to pay. You know what I mean? They don't look for who's everybody's trying to like beat down the walls to sign the biggest, highest paid guy. They'll let the highest paid guy go and sign like a third rounder and make that work.
It's consistency.
You know what I mean? That's what I like. I love that about our
Truss.
team, bro.
Well, you know what
I
it
love
is,
that about
man.
our team.
I want to say this and make it clear to not only Steeler Nation but the world. They do what they can on the other side.
What do we do?
What the fuck we want.
Right. Yes, sir.
One more time,
Yeah,
Wax.
but I don't think that's just what we want, though. I think it's what works. It's what works. We look for a certain type of player. That's what we look for, and then we make it work with that.
Right.
That's what I think.
Now, moving forward, we got a hell of a season ahead of us. So who's next on the chopping block, dude?
We got the Chargers. This is our first home game.
Okay. Now,
The Chargers at the crib.
we're bringing all that momentum back home. Now, the Chargers are 2-0. We're 2-0. So it's not going to be like we can just waltz into our own home stadium and kick that ass. Right. But at the same time, we need the momentum high, Truss. You hear me, Wax?
Yes, sir.
We need our momentum high for when we play that home game, that first season opener. So all you Steelers out there, get your fucking terrible towels, get your attitudes right, and go out there and support our Steelers because we need you.
Right. This is the first real good quarterback that we played this year.
Right.
Justin
Justin
Herbert's
Herbert.
pretty nice. Yeah, Herbert. Okay, Herbert. Justin Herbert. He's nice. I know. I'm stuck on Herbert. That's my guy.
Fuck it, Justin Sherbet. We don't give a fuck what his name is. Herbert Sherbet, bro.
Yeah, we gonna smear
who
his
gives a
ass.
fuck? Huh?
Right.
Listen, all I got to say is I cannot wait for our line to start molding and these young boys start picking up each other's back and slack, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because then they're gonna start moving the line, making pass for our running backs. Because right now, Harris needs it. He needs something as big as a truck to run, like a hole as big as a truck to run through. You know
So
what I'm
basically,
saying?
what you're saying on that offensive side of the ball is we need a surge.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We need a major surge up front in order for us to get our running backs to get beyond the line of scrimmage and plus yardage situations. Now, I will say this. What I seen out of Najee today, I'm not going to blame him entirely, but there's no fucking way that I like to see a running back of his size and stature go up to the line of scrimmage, get a yard and a half, and then fall forward. That's bullshit. I give it to the quarterbacks when they ain't in line. I gave it to what's his name, Mitch Trubisky. Mm-hmm. I gave it to what's his name that got traded at the end, Mason Rudolph. You know, when he wasn't doing whatever he was supposed to do. Najee, hey, is this thing on? Najee, come on, man. I ain't gonna keep begging you for the shit because what's gonna happen is if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, they're gonna not split the carries with you and they're gonna give it to Warren. And then they're gonna get another running back, your size, your stature, your 40 time, all of that shit, and they're gonna replace you. So if you don't wanna get replaced, you gotta get it together, man.
Yeah, man. Put some jukes in your arsenal, man. Something, man. Because, like, getting a yard and falling forward ain't it.
It's not. It's never been it, Wax.
Like,
For me, I'm not surprised. Like, I've been trying to tell y'all niggas this for
hold
years.
on.
Well, not y'all.
Yeah.
I've been trying to tell this man this for years. For the last couple years. Like, Najee's going to be what he's going to be. You're not going to get stellar play out of him. You're going to get what you're going to get. Now, later on in the season, like Triz was saying, he does step his game up. He does play a little bit better later in the season. He starts slow. But it's still not going to be, he's not a world beater. He's never going to be, you know what I mean, like Walter Payton.
He's from Alabama.
Right. So what?
He's from Alabama for Christ's sake.
he's making them look bad. He's making them look
They're
bad.
gonna run first team.
Listen, he's making them look bad. You would think he was from, like, Idaho State.
Right.
By the way he's running, man. Like, and it's sad because he has talent, but I mean, it's just not like y'all said, he waits till like the second half of the season to start showing it. And it's by that time it's too goddamn late.
I can't have that happen because next month is my fucking birthday. It's Libra season coming up, by the way. So for all you Libras out there, shout out. The motherfucking fist definitely up in the air because we're coming for you. You feel me? But I will say this. Like my fellas are saying, like my patrons are saying, you better get it together, brother, because time is fucking ticking. You're on a clock.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? They're watching every move. Truss, you said it there first. You said this is his contract season. So, in order for him to get renegotiations, because they definitely came through for Cam, and Cam is definitely showing up. Yeah. He's a veteran out there who's putting forth effort.
Right.
And that's what it all boils down to is the fucking effort.
Right. Let me ask y'all this. Right now, would you sign him to Najee Harris? Like with his performance his whole career, would you re-sign him right now?
Dude, you can answer this first because it's going to take me a minute to put this together. And then Truss right after that.
No. And I'm done. That's all I need to say.
Damn, bro. No, you fucking cancers are hard to fucking please.
I wouldn't resign him.
How about you, Truss?
I would, because look, the whole thing that we're missing is what's not his game is he doesn't have a burst. Like some of the plays that we're calling for him, you need that burst to get through the line first. Jaylen Warren has that burst to get through the line of scrimmage, to get to through the first level first.
Right.
He's trying to get through the line. Najee Harris has the power to, after he gets to the line, but he can't make it to the hole.
Right.
He's like he doesn't have the acceleration to get to the hole, so I think that's his problem. We're calling the wrong plays for him. You notice certain plays like draws and shit like that, when we just give him the ball when they think we about to pass and give him a draw, he picks up 15 plus, 10 plus.
Right. So,
but when they know we're running the ball and he's getting it, he don't go nowhere because he doesn't have the burst to get to the line. So yes, I would sign him, but we need to start calling different packages for him. Yeah.
Right. So basically, what you're saying is the coaches have to put him in positions to make the plays. Because he's being hesitant, like his last name is Bell. Bell's the only Steeler that I knew that had the patience to wait for the line to set up the block and then move forward and get positive yardage on every carry. And he's no Bell.
A thing of poetry.
I'm not signing.
Literally, hey, have y'all seen that meme on IG? They play, I forget what the fucking song is, man. It's one of them slow songs. It's like I don't know what the name of the song is, but it's showing him. There's like, when they ask what patience is,
Yeah,
they
I
were
was just
showing
tucking away.
Le'Veon
I
Bell
just
getting
watched
a
it.
hand
I
off,
just watched
and they're
it.
playing that song. Bro, I teared up. I
Right.
teared up watching it, bro. Like dead ass. Like that shit.
He gets the ball and pretty much starts walking to the line and just
Oh
like,
my god!
and then
I've
just
never
takes
seen
off.
that like that in my life.
He was a beast.
I seen that earlier.
But see, here's the thing. He had the line that
The line,
allowed him to do that. Najee don't have that
We
line.
have the makings of that.
Very true.
Right. Yeah, but ours is still super young. Like our
Yeah.
centers, we got like
Mm-hmm.
2 or 3 rookies out there, a couple of 1-year players.
But
so, hold on, Wax. What do you say? Would you sign him?
No, hell no. I wouldn't sign him only because he's not productive. Like, I mean, he does come through with like 1,000 yards, but like he hasn't added anything to his package. Like, you know how like basketball players got the layup package, they got like he's not juking nothing. He's only trucking one person, and that's usually like a safety or somebody smaller than him. Like, he's just not doing it for me, man.
Right.
And like, we've wasted enough time on him. I'm ready to cut ties and start from scratch
Right.
with a new line, and you know what I mean, build off of that. But that's just my opinion. You know what I mean?
Me personally, I got a question mark above my head. You know, I started off last season, you know, my vote of confidence for him was enormous. You dig what I'm saying? I felt like he was the guy for the position because, let's be honest, we are a ground and pound type of team. That's just what we do. Mm-hmm. So I definitely had great expectations for him. But right now, there's a question mark above my head. Yeah. So I'm not even going to answer this question, and I appreciate you guys giving your honest opinion. But Najee, I can't answer that question just as yet because you haven't showed us anything, and this is game 2.
Right.
So hopefully by next week, I'll be able to wear that jersey after the game. I'll be able to put my Harris jersey back on because I bought it with the intentions to wear it. And my man Dude said he feels like I wasted my money, and I don't want to have that hanging over my head because I hate when he's right.
Listen, all right, off of Najee, we talked about Najee a pretty good amount. Yeah. So let me ask y'all this: if Russell Wilson's healthy, with Fields' performance today, where it looked good at first and then the second half kind of looked kind of iffy, would you go to Wilson this week against the Chargers, or would you stick with Fields?
Let me answer this first. Fuck no. Fuck no.
You sticking with Fields?
Fuck yeah, I'm sticking with Fields. He had 56 yards today, man. And I know that's not very impressive, but as a young quarterback, 13 for 20, not creating, not completing 7 passes. That I'm not happy with it, but I'm content. So I'm keeping Justin Fields in there to keep his confidence high and building from that.
I was the first one saying, well, I didn't want him to come to Pittsburgh. And last week I was saying I would go with Russell Wilson. But you can't, like me and Dupree, actually, shout out Dupree, we were sitting there arguing back and forth. It was like a friendly debate on who we would start. Mm-hmm. And like I'm kind of flip-flopping now. Like now I would keep Justin Fields in and bring Russell in just on different packages. Like, you know, get a couple snaps here and there. But now it's kind of like Fields' position to lose now. You know what I mean? Because he took us to 2 wins. He didn't necessarily win the games for us, but he didn't lose them either.
Bingo. And that's all I give a fuck about. So it's like, why gamble on this motherfucker when we got Justin Fields in there completing that long pass, completing those little short dink and dunks.
Yeah, because I mean, he was throwing darts.
13 for 20, I'll take it. How about you, Truss?
Yeah, I'm keeping Justin Fields in there. I mean, I don't see why you bench him if we 2-0 right now.
Right.
Let him fuck it up.
Right.
It's his to lose now.
Let
you
him
know
grow.
what I mean?
And that's where I'm at. I'm keeping Fields in there for now. You know what I mean? Because he hasn't done anything to lose it.
Vince, man, I gotta get going, man. I got an early start. I gotta get up at 3:30, and I get up early for work.
Right,
and I just got back from Vegas, so I'm gonna go ahead and sit it down, man.
No
I'm gonna
doubt.
let y'all.
No doubt, man. We appreciate you showing up and showing out, man. We got a lot of love, man. Sending that shit all the way from home, man. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Actually, Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. So listen, bro, we love you. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep making us proud. And what's your LLC again?
Oh, Taman Lamar Color. Taman Lamar Color LLC. I'll have the logo done. I just got all the legal, all my legal paperwork and stuff just got approved. So I got to get all that stuff taken care of, get the website up.
Tell the folks what you do again. Like,
I'll let you that way. It's interior painting, visual art, and custom clothes or clothing customization, shoes, clothes, women's handbags, whatever. You
He
name
does
it.
it
I
all.
can do
He
that.
does it all. Hell yeah.
Well, listen, man, go ahead and get your rest, man, because listen, for us down here and you, because you part of the DWI family, it ain't easy to look this greasy. So go ahead and do what you got to do, bro. We love you, man, and we're glad you was able to make the episode.
Yeah, I love y'all too, man, for sure.
All right,
Appreciate that.
Peace.
100.
All right, bro. Yep.
You heard it here first, man. That's our boy from way back, man, and he was able to get out of the hood, man, and make a name for himself. But moving forward, Wax, I need to ask you this.
What's that?
Prediction time, my brother.
Man, it's going to be a tough one next week. We're at home. Hopefully, we don't have to play against that team and the refs like we have the last two games. But I say we're probably going to win 17-10 Steelers at home. 17-10. It's going to be a defensive struggle kind of for the first half. Second half, it's going to open up a little bit.
Okay.
17-10 Steelers.
Dude.
I'll say 2013 us.
Okay, that's fair. Before I even get my prediction, I want to send a shout out to the refs. May you all eat sandwiches tonight and get dysentery. And I'm talking about those refs today. Because there's no fucking way that there should have been 2 offsetting penalties. Let them motherfuckers fucking be wrong on their own. Don't try to add us in. My dad used to try to do that. He when my brother get in trouble, he beat us both. Yeah. When I get in trouble, I just get beat. Right. So you refs, eat. And that's E period, A period, D period. For those of y'all at home that know where I'm coming from, salute. For those of y'all that don't, catch up. But my predictions, you know I'm at that window ledge, so I'm gonna say
to Narnia. Go ahead.
21-7
Okay,
us, and I
bad.
feel like we're gonna be able to move the ball around a lot because the chemistry is getting better.
Yeah.
So it can only get greater later. So I'm gonna say 21-7. Pittsburgh Steelers coming home with the win, with our first home victory.
That's not a bad score.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
So, shout out to all you Steeler fans. Shout out to you DWI fans that come here for this Steeler content because we love to bring it to you here first. This is our platform. This is your platform as well to be able to say whatever's on your mind about how you feel moving forward. Now, I'd like to send a couple shots out to our viewers that's been tuning into our show. And Dimples, definitely.
Yeah.
Cupcakes, you're definitely making your presence felt. As far as showing the love, Kales, you definitely been, keeping it steady. E from work, E Loomis, definitely showing up, you know what I mean? Cupcake, 3547.
Catherine.
What is it? 1114 Rome. You know what I mean? That's a new one of our new viewers. Mark Medlin. Mark, definitely shout out to you, man. Day one. You always showing love, man, and we appreciate that. At Field at Steel, definitely showing up. Everybody out there that's showing love, keep showing up because we're going to bring that to you live every week. If we missed y'all, we ain't doing it on purpose. We just want to, highlight and focus in on the people that's been definitely showing us love.
I was about to say, let me give a couple shout outs because I'm gonna say my cousin Rich, me and him go back and forth on the phone a lot. Like he gives me a couple details of what, about the game and everything else. We chop it up. Big ups to Dupree. Like I said, me and him,
definitely, man.
We debate. Big Jake.
Mr. Snape, shout out, man. Dupree, my big brother, man. Boo Dollars, man. Definitely showing up, man. Showing a lot of love, man. So listen, everybody out there that's part of the DWI family, we love you, we thank you, and we're gonna bring that shit to you live every single week, no hesitation.
Yeah, and we're 2-0. How about y'all's team?
One more time, Wax. What are we?
We're 2-0. We're leading the AFC North right now, bitches.
Okay, y'all heard it here first. Now, next week, we're going to come straight back at you. same time, same location, different material. Peace.